Hello guys, Sir Grindelot here. Patch 1.2 in Honkai Star Rail is about to land, so let's see how we're going to spend our energy in the coming weeks. There are going to be 4 new relic sets released, and one of them seems to be confusing a lot of people, and I'm referring about this one, the Messenger Traversing Hackerspace. Because it has a few things that have to be read, and some people cannot read, and I am myself someone who cannot read. Very often I skip descriptions. This set bonus only works when the ultimate is cast on an ally, and the effect cannot stack. And I'm mentioning this because every other day on Reddit I read the people saying, well, obviously I will be farming this set for all my support characters. Well, it doesn't stack, so we only need one set per team to benefit from the team-wide speed bonus. And more importantly, there are some characters who are support characters who cannot use this set. For example, Yukong, Luocha, March the 7th, the soon-to-be-released Fushuan, they're all support characters, but their burst, their ultimate, target the enemies, they don't target our team, so they cannot use this set at all. They can use the 2-piece bonus if you want, and the 2-piece bonus is actually very good for a lot of characters. But focusing on 4-piece bonus, there is a limited amount of characters who can actually use it. In general, I would say that Asta, Bailu, Natasha and Tingyun are the biggest winners for this set, because not only they can use it and they benefit from using it, but also they are very easy to build. On Tingyun you do not need a lot of attack percentage substats, you just need attack percentage chest, attack percentage orb, and then you can give her an energy recharge piece and speed boots. That is usually enough for her. Natasha, you just want to give her a healing chest and speed boots, just like Bailu, and Asta can usually be built any way you want. The only thing that is important for her are the speed boots. And then I've seen some people building Asta with a hit point percentage chest to let her stay alive longer, a crit rate chest to deal more damage, but really she's very easy to build, meaning that you will only require a very small amount of energy to build 2 characters with this set. And that's very good because we only need 2 characters overall, and for the most part you can swap builds around. If, like me, you follow the Relics subreddit, you know something about HuoHuo, a character that we don't know when she will be released, but I really like her design, and her leaked kit looks very interesting, although it's a very early stage development kit, so it may change completely once she's released, and when she's released it's completely different, don't be like, well, obviously Sir Grindelot is a subhuman. You may not be wrong, but it's not my fault, kits change. And in the kit that was leaked, her ultimate is a team-wide buff, attack buff, as well as energy refill, which is very nice, meaning that she will be able to use this new set. So if you want to perform something for her, save up a lot of pieces that have attack percentage, because she will be scaling with attack percentage, unless they change her kit. For the other big set that is going to be released in the next patch, the Longevous Disciple, there's not much to say, because the characters who can actually use the 4-piece set at the moment are Chu, Blade and Arlan. I'm sorry, okay, but it really please. and for everyone else, these 2 pieces are a massive cope. They don't work, or they work, but they're far worse than other alternatives. Now, of course, the 2-piece set is decent, especially if you give it to characters who scale with hit points, like Bailu, Natasha, whatever. But very often other characters will have better 4-piece options. In the simulated universe, we will get the 2 new relic sets as well. The Rutilant Arena is going to be the best in slot or competitive best in slot for pretty much any damage dealer who deals damage that can crit. This is something that is worth mentioning now, because in patch 1.2 we're getting Kafka and Luca, and we will be able to build teams that are based exclusively on damage over time, and damage over time cannot crit, so you do not want to give that set to characters like Kafka, Luca or Sampo. But any other damage dealer character can make good use of that set, so it's pretty good value depending on who you want to build. The other set, the Broken here is very interesting because it's going to be amazing or useless depending not on which character you put it, but rather which enemies we're fighting. Because there are some situations, even in the Memory of Chaos, where the only case in which I wipe and I have to restart the fight is if my Jeopard or my Bailu is stunned by the Space Liu mecha, or I get mind controlled by Kafka, and you know, all the sort of nonsense. But in other situations, when I'm not fighting those monsters, I don't care about effect resistance. So the cool thing is that you could save a few of those pieces, and when needed, you give them to the relevant characters. In general, if you have a healer or a shielder, and you want to make sure that nothing weird will happen to them so that everyone in your team can stay safe, that's going to be a very good option, you know, as a set to keep there in the background, and you equip it every now and then. For example, Jeopard and Luocha already have a lot of resistance to effects, but there can be fights where getting crowd control, getting stunned at the wrong time could be the only reason why your team wipes. In those fights, would you rather have a higher defense on Jeopard or higher attack on Luocha, or an even lower chance of getting stunned and getting us blasted? It's a bit up to you. It's not an amazing set that everyone needs to have all the time. Like if you're farming calyxes or killing stuff on the maps, you probably will not care about it at all. But it's very good to have available when needed. Most of my energy in patch 1.2 and onward will be spent on the planar ornaments, Rutilant Arena and Broken Keel. Mostly Rutilant Arena is the one that I will care about, because during the first two patches I farmed mostly the planar set for Sealy and Silver Wolf, and my planar pieces are not particularly good. So this new set will give me the chance to farm some good pieces for Sealy, Serval, maybe Silver Wolf, and for Jinliu, who hopefully will be released around patch 1.4. And this is supposed to be her best in slot. Broken Keel pieces I will probably not be particularly in love by the idea of getting them, but it will be nice to have some of these equipped on healers, and you know, we have synthesizers. Anything that we don't like, we're going to recycle it for something else. As you all know, I'm a Garden Wuthering Snow main, meaning that I will not be spending a lot of energy trying to farm good sets of the Hackerspace relics. I will probably try to get just a few pieces for maybe Bailu, maybe Asta, you know, the bare minimum, and everything else will be just spent on the planar sets. I hope you find this video useful, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye guys, take care!